Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a very quick Wi-Fi battle today using a team that I built around the 3 new Pokemon that we got with the DLC announcement. So I wanted to build a team to show off all 3 of the new Mons, but unfortunately in this battle, one of them kind of stood out above the rest. So Walking Wake is 100% getting banned. This thing is fucking disgusting. And I absolutely obliterated my opponent's team with this thing. So I'm not even going to go through the other mon. You can see him on the screen. Let's get into the battle. So the battle begins. My opponent's going to lead off with his Fluttermane as I lead off with my Torkoal. I kind of figured I would try to set up the sun, maybe get up some Stealth Rocks, but I really don't want to stay in here and take a hit from this Fluttermane, so I'm kind of looking at my team. The only thing that I can really afford to lose is Dumbledore, so I'm going to bring out the Hatterene, and unfortunately Dumbledore is going to have to take one for the team here. As my opponent, I think they actually go, for Power Gem. It doesn't do that much damage, but obviously my opponent is going to be able to outspeed me here and essentially kill me with whatever else this thing wants to do. So unfortunately, losing my Magic Bouncer this early in the battle kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It does allow me to bring out this absolute unit of a Pokemon though in the Walking Wake, or as I call it, Tyrannaroara. So this guy is fucking insane in the sun. I do get a special attack boost from the sun due to my ability. Now my opponent and I are going to Terra, so I actually sped this part up because these animations take fucking forever. So my opponent is going to Terra Fairy as I Terra Water, and this is good because it now makes me neutral to his Fairy type attacks. But even neutrally, Fluttermane has an obscene special attack stat, so this this Dazzling Gleam still does a dickload of damage. But I'm just going to go straight for the Hydro Steam, which is Walking Wake's signature attack. It's actually a really cool water attack. Instead of getting weaker in the sun, it increases in power by 50% in the sun. So really cool signature attack from Walking Wake, and that is going to kill off the Fluttermane. So thank God I don't have to worry about that thing. Obviously my opponent is not playing by Smogon rules. But anyway, my opponent is now going to bring out the Breloom. So I was kind of fearing the Mach Punch or the Spore. So I kind of figured Virizion is literally the perfect mon for this for this type of situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the new Virizion, Verizon 5G, as my opponent does go for the Spore. Obviously I'm a grass type, I'm immune to it, and even if he went for Mach Punch, I resist it because I'm part Psychic as well. So my opponent is gonna swap out, and I think I go straight for the Psycho Blade. Now this Torkoal comes out, I'm assuming it's max defense and max HP. This Psyblade actually does respectable damage. I was pretty impressed actually. Takes it to about half on the Torkoal, so I was pretty impressed. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap back out, and this time I'm gonna bring out Buttface, which is my Pincurchin, essentially to set up the electric terrain. So now it doesn't matter which Paradox Pokemon I bring out, both of them are now gonna get a boost. Virizion from the electric terrain or Walking Wake from the sun. So here I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave as my opponent goes for the Earth Power. I knew I could at least live one, so that's going to paralyze his Torkoal, and also I wanted to punish him if he decided to swap out. So now I think I'm just going to go for a Spike as I do outspeed now with him being paralyzed. So I do get 1 layer of spikes up, and my opponent, unfortunately for them, does get paralyzed here, which is going to allow me to set up a 2nd layer of spikes. So that's really good for me. The sunlight's going to go away, not that it matters at this point. I'm just going to stay in, set up my 2nd layer of spikes, and my opponent is going to break through the yellow magic and kill me with an Earth Power. So now I decide I'm going to bring out my own Torkoal and set the sun back up. And I think I'm pretty sure I actually go for the Stealth Rocks here, because I know I can live a hit from this Torkoal, and I was also kind of in the back of my head thinking maybe he'll get paralyzed again. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Stealth Rocks here, and my opponent is just going to stay in and keep going for the Earth Power. So I think that puts me a little less than half but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Torkoal's just literally here to set up the sun. So now I am actually going to go ahead and swap out here and bring back out the Walking Wake. This was kind of a risky play. He could have probably killed me with an Earth Power, but I think my opponent actually goes for the Protect for some reason. So it actually allows me to bring in Walking Wake for free, and this is basically where the fun begins, because this is where my opponent gets steamrolled by Walking Wake. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of this video. Let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite Paradox Pokemon? I think mine now, I think mine is Walking Wake. I love Suicune, and this new version of Suicune is fucking badass. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what yours is, and I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles.